Hello, Patrick here from The Real Patch, coming at you from a voiceover. Last week I got both Eibach springs and Bilstein dampers fitted to my car by the legends at Deutschtech. Here's how it went down. Whoa, before you go anywhere, make sure to like this video. Hello and welcome back to another episode of How to Modify Your Daily, Part 2. If you didn't know, BMW M Sports from factory, suspension's really crashy. Like, it's bumpy, crashy. I don't think, this has done quite a lot of miles, I don't think the dampers have ever been changed. So today we're going to transform how it drives. It's not necessarily going to be lower because the M Sport suspension already drops it a certain amount from stock. So I think it's only going to be like 5 or 10 mil lower. But that, coupled with big boy wheels, and some bad boy suspension from Eibach and Bilstein, I think this will be a pretty different car. This is Luke, everyone. Say hello, Luke.
Hello, Luke. Lovely. So today, Bilstein dampers.
Yep.
B.
I want to say B6 or B8.
Eibach springs.
Yep.
Which is the it'll be a pro kit.
Yep.
So it should lower the car a little bit, even though the car is a sport, so it's going to be low already.
Yeah. So
your springs are probably snapped.
Yeah, most likely, and the dampers are probably leaking. I've explained that. M Sport, especially that kind of era, was so crashy from stock. You've got the same car.
I have.
And you've done the same modifications as I'm going to have today. And it drives like a world of difference.
Yeah, it's much improved. Bilstein's, it's the go-to stroke really for someone like that. It just seems to work better. BMW, especially on run flat tyres, so if you do the Bilstein dampers, Eibach springs, take the run flat tyres off those cars, they are much better behaved on the road, more comfortable, and much easier to live with day to day.
Absolutely. So the aim of today is to do all of that, which is going to be really cool, and then put the wheels on as well, which I'm really excited about because I've not actually tried them on yet. So this is going to be an excellent day. So yeah, the only annoying bit about my suspension is that the fronts are pretty easy to get to, like a normal suspension. You just take the top mounts off from the engine bay and then you can pull it all out, undo everything underneath. With the rears, you have to go through the boot and kind of into the interior of the car to get everything out, but it's okay. Potter knows what he's doing. Whoa! Oh, look at that! So from what I can see, so, left-hand side corner of the front suspension is now out, and Potter's just about to show you the size difference between front spring original and front spring Eibach, which is
so
big difference.
What's that about? 2 inches there?
Yeah, gotta be. That's a big difference.
Pretty good difference.
Which would be nice. So the fronts always did sit slightly higher than the rears, and you can definitely see that in like the original springs as well compared to the Eibach original rears. So yeah, that's going to be a big difference.
That's got a bit of bend in that.
That's a bend. That's not. Yeah, that's. That'll be better, I think.
This one, yes.
So yeah, so we'll put these back in. We're just waiting for the dampers to arrive. As soon as they do, we'll put those on, get it sorted, and it'll be golden.
So it's 346.
Yeah, that's perfect. What's your role at Bilstein, Aaron?
I don't know.
Okay, good. Shay, what's your role at Bilstein?
Sales executive.
Okay, nice.
Thank you.
Good. So, Bilsteins have arrived, so we will now attach them to the springs and make the car go lower, which I'm very excited about. And then we'll put the wheels on, and it's going to be fantastic. see, there's a tiny height difference in here. So we did say it wasn't going to be much lower, but it is lower. And in terms of actual damper quality, you can see on this one, we've got a load of rust bubbling in there now. So they were on the way out. So now we've got brand new Eibach springs, brand new Bilstein B8 dampers, and it's going to be lovely.
It's going to be lovely. I think it might actually sit a little bit lower than you thought.
I think it's going to sit slightly more lower than I thought it was going to do.
The shock itself is a little bit shorter, and then obviously a lowering spring as well.
This is going to ride 10 million times better. It's going to sit lower. It's going to look amazing with the new wheels. I'm very excited. We now have a spring from Eibach, a damper from Bilstein, all fitted and compressed, and it's about to go into the car. A huge thank you to Eibach and to Bilstein for supplying me with what I need. We've got a B8 damper and a Sportline spring. So, over to you, Potter, to put this bad boy in.
We're going to put it in.
Do it, do the thing.
Like a glove.
So much width. This is the first time actually trying the wheels on the car as well, so I'm very excited. Oh, they look so good. Oh.
I thought we like that.
Shut up. Absolutely ecstatic with how this has turned out. It is actually genuinely a lot lower than I was expecting. The wheels look incredible, so thank you to the wheel specialist. The suspension has transformed the way the car looks just by dropping it ever so slightly, and then Boss is driven around the corner, says it's absolutely lovely to drive. So yeah, thank you Eibach and thank you Bilstein. A huge thank you to them for supporting with the build. So yeah, just a daily driver, but now a pretty cool one. And also a massive thank you to Deutschtech for obviously supplying their workshop to help me fit all the stuff up. And a big thank you to Potter for actually fitting the suspension, doing such a good job. No damages to the car or anything. If you need any work done, Deutschtech is always a place. It's just, they're so accommodating, they're so good at what they do, they're efficient, they're quick. So yeah, big shout out to Deutschtech. Big fan of that. Okay, thanks for watching. So, just to recap, I fitted Eibach with Sportline lowering springs coupled with Bilstein B8 dampers to my 2010 BMW 318D. I can confirm, a week on, the car is absolutely incredible. Massive thanks to Eibach and Bilstein for the support, and of course a huge thanks to Deutschtech for doing such an incredible and professional job.